ride my bike everywhere, and I'm going to tell you what, you got a lot of mad people. You got people that are upset, and they want answers. But I watch them come in on buses. I don't know how we got them here. I don't know who's responsible. Did we become a sanctuary city? The people want to know. You got 4,000. Do we have any more? Did we vote on being a sanctuary city? Yes or no?
No.
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 Good. Because you've got a problem. We're not taking any more. We're not taking people who are kicking out people out of their houses, that are driving erratically around town.
Stop this meeting if you start.
I know we've been trailing off and talking about other stories, but I want to go ahead and bring it back to Springfield, Ohio real quick. Because you might remember that during the debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, the moderators claimed that the city manager of Springfield, Ohio, said that there were no reports of anything going on in Springfield, that nothing was happening to the animals, nothing was happening at all. They acted as if this was some big conspiracy theory that they had never heard of a day in their life. Well, the only problem with that is the internet is forever. And the city commission meetings that they have in Springfield, they're recorded. And people like me, people like some of you all, we've been digging through these recordings. And we got the city manager on video acknowledging that he had heard of this problem as well. So when they claimed that there were no reports and there was no knowledge of any of this going on, that was a blatant lie. Now, most of us know it's a lie because we know how these people operate, but there's still some brainwashed individuals out there that like to believe the mainstream media, that think that they can believe some of these politicians that will take the word of the city manager over the people of Springfield, Ohio. It's crazy because it doesn't matter how many dozens of people you hear from. Everybody and their mama in Springfield, Ohio is speaking out about the issues, and people ignore them. People act as if they're crazy. They act as if they're just making all of this stuff up. And they're choosing to believe the government because they think the government has their best interest at heart. But like I said, the city manager was caught lying. He was caught red-handed. And they've all been caught. Because the problems that we were hearing about in Springfield, Ohio are very real problems. But like I said, the city commission meetings, they're videotaped. We get to watch them. And now some of the people who were speaking out about this issue well before any of us knew about the issue, well before this was a trending topic, they're coming back to the city commission meetings. And they are letting the city manager have it. They are calling him out for his lies. And I think it's important for everyone to see. So let's go ahead and roll this clip, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
I want to say this, and I'm going to say it as succinctly and as plainly as I can. Everything that's happened in this city in the last 2 weeks are your fault. In March of this year, I brought to the commission about domestic animal abuse. Gave you where to look. Nobody looked. Nobody. I've been harping since September of last year about towing vehicles driven by unlicensed drivers. It's still happening today. I was told by the Springfield City Police Union leader that it's a command decision not to tow. The ORC says otherwise. Every other jurisdiction around here tows without a license. There is video evidence. In fact, back to my domestic animal abuse, you guys even admitted during that meeting you heard the same thing. But then the city manager comes on TV and says there's never been a report of it. So when something's identified and brought to the attention of those who can fix it, that's an incident. That's a report. Direction was given. Nothing was done. I take personal offense. City manager impugn my background.
Direct your comments to me, Mr. Sanders.
I take offense. The city would impugn the background and the trustworthiness of anybody on this side of the lectern for the last year, because that's what happened on national TV. And I demand an apology to me and everyone else that's spoken behind this one and that one and attended these meetings. Because if he can't do that, he's ill-equipped to be in the position he's in, and he should resign. I think no more needs said.
Now, for just a moment there, he lightly touched on something that I've been trying to explain to people in these videos for a while, and that is that the police in this area, they're given special commands. The regular citizens of Springfield, Ohio, they have to live their life by the rules. They have to abide by the law, but the Haitian immigrants do not. There's a different set of rules for them, okay? So I've seen videos, and it's happening at an alarming rate, where Haitian immigrants, they're pulled over. Often they don't even have a license plate. They don't have a license. They don't have insurance or nothing. And the cop just lets them go. They're literally pulling over vehicles that don't even have a license plate, that have no business being on the road, filled with freaking immigrants, and they're just letting them go right back out on the streets. And when is it going to be enough? When will they do something about it? Once they run into someone and kill them? Well, that's not the case either, because there was an old woman on her granddaughter's birthday. She sung her granddaughter happy birthday, put her granddaughter to bed, got all the trash, the present wrappers, the cupcake wrappers, and took it out to the garbage can in her front yard. And as she was walking down to the garbage can, a Haitian immigrant was driving uncontrollably on the road, flew right into her yard, ran her over and killed her. He was unlicensed, uninsured, and guess what? Nothing was done about it. The dude didn't see a single day in jail. He's still riding around Springfield, Ohio as we speak. Meanwhile, the family of this woman who was killed, they're devastated. They want something to be done, and nothing's going to be done at all. So that's the reality of the situation on the ground in Springfield. And the media and certain politicians can say and do whatever they want to pretend that this isn't happening, but it is. And it doesn't take much research, folks. It doesn't take much digging to see what's actually happening there. So for the people who are still in denial, they are in denial. They're willfully in denial. It's not because there's a lack of evidence. It's not because there's a lack of proof. It's because they refuse to believe what's in front of their eyes. And I think that's sad, because these are our fellow Americans. These are our neighbors. Maybe we don't live in Ohio. I live hella far away. But that's still a fellow American. That's still my neighbor. I support them before I support any of these people coming from God knows where. And I think we should all have that mentality, because family comes first, and your country should come first before these other countries and before these other people. That's my opinion. But you can let me know your opinion down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.